So it is Monday, October 26th, and two of our players can't make it tonight, so we decided to do a one-off called Night Shift, um, which is based off the Stephen King world, but people have made it into this kind of pre-game where you gotta try to survive until dawn at a gas station in the middle of nowhere. A small rundown gas station in the middle of nowhere, literally one of those places where you have to stop if you don't want to break down before the next town. A place where there's nothing to do during the day other than watch flies fuck. The day shift, those assholes, don't have a damn thing to do, and it shows. It only gets worse for you in the night shift.
I like how we have like real boring, gross names.
I found a couple new PDFs that didn't show up last time that we did this. So, looks like there's,
More fun?
well, not fun, more rules to make everything clearer. I'm not going to go into that this time since it's for the moment. But apparently cool is one of the stats.
What?
Where are you guys typing all of your stuff out that you guys can see each other's things?
Roll20?
Oh, then apparently my Roll20 page is not updating. I'm gonna have to reload. Because I'm like sitting here and I heard you just say like, oh, we've all got really blah 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 names, and I'm like, nothing's been entered into the chat.
Oh no! Alright, catch up. Get with the program.
Oh, okay, now I see it.
You're creating my character. I'm done.
I love it.
Thank you.
You collect rare dirt. I love it. Are we going to introduce ourselves, Angelo?
Give me a minute, please.
Okay. No pressures.
I'm just trying to find the list where you guys roll for what happens. That was usually the easiest thing to find. Okay, I think I found a list. It's not the same list as last time. Well, that's good. It'll be different things. I love when it says roll a 1d100, but they haven't put 100 scenarios in. It'll be a 1d64.
Looks at a roll for me.
Okay. I'm gonna have you guys all roll a 1d64, and that'll give me the top. I have some weird page. Where did my Roll20 go? You son of a bitch. Am I still in Roll20 with you guys?
No.
Nope.
It took me to some freaking spam page. I don't even know how that happened. One more thing to love about Roll20.
Or your PlayStation hack buddy is trying to get into your...
Yep, that could be.
So what is that? It's like 1D.
/R space 1d64.
It's a lot to remember. That didn't work.
Just put /R 1d64.
Oh, so no.
No 1d before.
Oh, no one. Oh. Unrecognized command because I suck at life.
Phil Size. Who is Hot Hands?
I'm Phil Seisman.
Okay. Phil Seisman, age 37, job, Uber driver.
/ teacher.
Oh, Andy, your roll. You have to do /R 1d64.
You're almost there.
Yeah. Stop putting things before the /. The / is first, and then R, and then space, and then 1d64. Is it Quarter that's missing? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see Quarter's character.
Yeah, I haven't put my stuff up yet. I rolled, but I haven't put my stuff up.
My bed is so comfortable. You guys should be in my bed.
I need a new mattress. I'm like seriously jealous.
43.
My mattress is like 3 years old. Or maybe it's going on 4. Oh, it's going on 4. But it's still comfortable.
You guys have actually done 55 before, so I'm going to skip that one. That was the flood.
Oh, damn. what's your last name, Charles?
I don't know. I hadn't thought this far ahead.
Make a boring last name, because all of us do.
Spilner.
Wait, spell that?
Spilner.
Cool. So Charles Spilner, Phil Seisman, Victor Potts, and Meg Grossman.
We all sound like serial killers. Great.
You're the villains.
Turns out we were ghosts the whole time, and we were haunting the gas station.
I saw a joke the other day that was like, my roommate left because he said our apartment was haunted, but I lived here 300 years and I haven't noticed any hauntings.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty good.
I want to go with 16 because I saw a picture the other day that was actually of what 16 is, and now I can't. I'm trying to find it.
I can't lay down. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Okay, so Stephanie's the only one that actually works here.
I was actually thinking that. I'm a little bit afraid, but that's okay.
Hey, if we're dealing with vampires, I mean, I can tell where the soil came from. Are we dealing with Norwegian vampires?
Norwegian, ooh.
Mediterranean?
Wouldn't
Morocco?
they like their blood chilled?
Stephanie, roll a 1d6 to find out what you do when you're bored and there's no customers.
Oh, I already know, but okay.
You don't know because you haven't rolled a 1d6.
Well, I know other things I do when I'm bored. 3.
An odd specific category of trivia. Quarter,
Okay, trivia, you said?
yeah, you can pick what the trivia is, but it's one specific, oddly specific category. Music.
Okay, odd specific category of. Okay, by myself?
This is something about your character. There's like a list of how to add to people's characters.
Okay.
Quarter, roll a 1d6 to see if you already knew Stephanie. Tell me what you got because I'm not looking.
I got a 2.
One of you have lied to the cops for the other.
Wait, what? We've lied to the cops?
For the other. So one of you covered for each other before.
So we knew each other.
You guys know each other. You guys can figure out what you lied about, but don't talk over this right now.
Okay.
Andy, roll a 1d6. Andy, I don't know if your character's down on their luck or what, but at some point you're going to try to steal money from the register. Chris, roll a 1d6.
Guess my pots and pans and stuff's not working out for me.
This says something that sets you off the way that you smell to each other. So maybe you could decide perfumes give you a headache or bad smells irritate you. Whatever it is, something about your nose is very sensitive.
Okay.
All right, there's one more thing like that. So Stephanie, roll a 1d6.
Oh no, it kicked me off the roll 20. Hold on. Can you roll a 1d6 for me? I'll take whatever the.
Quarter, roll a 1d6 while she resets her. Okay, now roll another 1d6 because I realized how to do this. It's a 6 and then another 6. 3 is the category I really want to fuck ... and the 5 is ... for the first time. I hope I don't come off too strongly as a virgin.
Wait, what? Is that Chris's character?
That's Quarter.
Ah!
Quarter is a virgin. In a horror film, that's actually good to be the virgin.
Okay.
Chris, roll a 1d6 and then another 1d6.
A 1 and a 6.
you really want to get over a stupid phobia of yours. It's getting in the way of you doing your job. So think about what that phobia is and let me know. Stephanie, you rolling yet?
I'm waiting for my Roll20 to open.
All right, Andy, roll a 1d6 and another 1d6.
6 and 6.
I really need to get rid of the camera. I can't do anything without the manager knowing. So I guess that fits with your wanting to steal.
All right then.
It still says loading hatching dragons. ...
All right, I'm gonna roll for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna hit the reload button and see if that makes it go faster.
You got a 4 and a 6.
Cool.
You guys are all in charge of remembering these things for your character. 4 is off the clock, and 6 says meeting your dealer who totally isn't a praying mantis in a trench coat.
Wait, what? What?
It says when you get off the clock, you want to meet your dealer who totally isn't a praying mantis in a trench coat. It really doesn't have anything to do with our story. It's just that your character has a dealer, and now I guess you have a drug that you like.
That's kind of funny. Quarter.
Roll a 2 1d6s again.
So wait, I only have the 1. It was a 4 and a 6, and it's meeting my dealer, praying mantis in a trench coat, right?
I skipped ahead. I got to do it again for you, but that's a character thing. If your stuff's working, is it working yet?
Oh, yes.
So roll 2 1d6.
All right.
Or did you just roll again? So that's the 2.
Yeah, you just asked me to roll again, so I rolled
No. No, it's good, but I'm not looking at the page. You got to tell me.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Okay. So I think this is something I'm going to put in my notes that you guys are going to find.
I got a 5, and I'm waiting for my thing to not be frozen to roll the second one.
Christ, I'm going to roll again for you.
No, I got it. Hang on. Maybe. I'm hitting send and seeing what happens. I got a 5, and it says rolling the dice. And it says another 5. I got 2 5s.
Yours says, I really need to find out why the human meat jerky tastes better than it should.
Oh my god.
We're going to pretend that human is the name of the brand, or at least you think it is.
Repeat that?
I really need to find out why the human meat jerky tastes better than it should. That's one of your character motivations. And we're going to say human, or at least you think human is the brand name. We're almost done with this. I think Andy and Chris still need to roll for the final, so 2 more d6s for each of you.
Oh my gosh, that's hideous. Alright, I wrote all my notes. Thank you for repeating yourself so that I could write it, because I'm slow at writing.
2 and 5.
6 and 1.
Okay, Andy's, yours is another one that'll be discovered in the game. And Chris, yours is also one that has to be discovered.
Okay.
And it's not a requirement that these things be discovered. It's just like you guys rolled on creating more elements of things that could happen in the story. It is nearing sunset on a long, dusty highway road in the middle of nowhere. Let's just do your turn order, and then we'll say who goes first.
Okay.
So
Oh wait, do we have a character sheet?
Just drag your superhero token down, and then roll your initiative.
Oh, I'm gonna get fancy. Yeah, I made a fart. I don't see my character on the... Oh, it says my connection to the server has been interrupted again.
All right, you've got to fix your settings.
I have it on a tablet now because it no longer works on my laptop, so...
But if your tablet sets an energy save or something that keeps signing you out...
Nope. It's literally the only thing I have open. Yeah, it's frozen.
There, I rolled it for you.
Thanks.
All right, so Chris is first, and your character... I'm assuming is just driving through.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for another Uber to pop up.
The expensive Uber ride. Okay, guys. So you're already here. You're not traveling here. It doesn't matter. I just.
I'm assuming I'm just like waiting at the gas station for another one to pop up.
Okay.
Like I'm like walking inside for whatever kind of food I can get.
All right, Stephanie, you are at the cash register, which is right here. If you guys can. The front door is right where your token is already, Chris.
Yep.
Beep, 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 beep. So Stephanie, you hear the ring of the boo-doo. The door opens and a customer steps inside. So now you can describe yourself.
Okay.
No, Chris can describe himself to Stephanie. What do you see?
I'm a really tall, skinny guy with gray hair, thick mustache. Obviously, I smoke a lot. You know when the gray mustache is like yellow around the edge.
Ew.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a like a like just a regular just a jacket. It's like a windbreaker. It looks beat up like I've been wearing it for a really, really long time. And I'm wearing slacks and very, very cheap penny loafers.
Okay.
That's perfect. I can visualize that.
I'm essentially Walter White.
You're getting like half a bar of reception and trying to walk around and.
All right, that's my main focus is making sure that I get like if I can get another bar or something like that. So
right. Stephanie, describe yourself.
I look up from the counter and I've got like way too much eyeliner under my eyes. You can tell I'm a pasty, like a little bit chubby 19-year-old girl, and I've got kind of greasy, stringy black hair, except for the roots are really grown out and it's like mousy brown. I've got black nail polish that's mostly chipped off of my nails. And I've got a whole bunch of little broken pen tubes on the counter. And I'm sitting on a stool and I'm using a safety pin. And there's a ripped hole in like my black jeans that have a bunch of chains and crap dangling off of them. And I've got kind of a frilly looking witchy shirt. And I'm poking a pentagram with the safety pin and the pen ink into my knee.
Okay. Next up is can't tell whose symbol that is. I think it's quarters. Who rolled the 14 underneath?
Yeah, that's mine. Charles. And just heading home, visit my folks for the holidays and everything like that. And I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. I went to school to get away from my folks, and was willing to go out and dive into the ocean to look at sunken ships and rocks and stuff to get away from them, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So now I'm at this gas station, kind of just trying to buy time as much as possible to not be there.
Quarters, since we established that you already know Stephanie's character, does that mean that there is a dig nearby? Because this is the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, sure, we can go with that one. Yeah.
Maybe they're used to I'm kind of imagining that you're trying to prove to your colleagues that this used to be a giant water area and you're the only underwater archaeologist on land trying to dig around.
It's pretty common, we can't spend all of our time, in the ocean. It gets really expensive, and as I'm sure you can imagine, aquatic archaeology isn't. I didn't get into this for the money,
Well, this area used to be an ocean, maybe.
I got into it for the women.
All three of them.
Yeah, there are literally dozens of them.
All right. Are you pumping gas outside? Are you inside looking at something? Like, how are you killing your time?
What does he look like?
Yeah, let's go ahead and say I am inside filling up slushy with every kind of slushy I can possibly put it in. The suicide slushy.
Okay, that's up here. And yeah, you can describe yourself.
I am a very, very nondescript Caucasian man of a Western European descent. I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt with
And
some
also
holes in it, but I'm wearing an undershirt, so it's okay. And I've got some beat up New Balance sneakers on. I ultimately I'm dressed like a dad that's about ready to mow his lawn, except I'm definitely single and I don't have kids.
Right. What kind of car do you have?
Oh, it is most assuredly a mid-90s Honda, and it looks like it should have been condemned probably the better part of like 30 years ago.
You assume that it's covered in the same colored sand and dust as the area around the gas station?
Oh yeah, very, very much so, very much so. It is
It's
absolutely filthy. You're not even sure the tires on it could be legally qualified as tires anymore.
Well, just for atmosphere, it is a desert around here, and there's like rolling hills of sand, and it's a dark, deep brown, almost red.
Yeah.
And Andy, I would like if you're at least one person's pulling up and wasn't already here.
Okay.
So what kind of car are you pulling up in?
So I would be pulling up in, I don't know, cars. Like that typical 90s hatchback wagon
Okay.
with the wood paneling.
Does it have your company logo on it?
Has my company logo on it. But I'm actually.
You remind us what that is?
Oh, well, I sell pots and pans and stuff. Whatever you need, pots and pans, or that other stuff, I got it for you.
Emphasis on the
The
stuff.
pots, I got that. Pot handles, I got you covered.
You got pot?
I got pots.
Andy, if you've been driving on this road, you haven't seen anything forever, so you might want to pump some gas.
All right. I'm gonna pull into the gas pump. I get out of my car.
Okay, roll a 1d6 for perception, and if there's anything about your job or hobby that helps you with perception, which I don't know. This isn't a dirt related roll.
Okay.
All right. You notice that there is at the gas pump there is gas, unleaded, diesel, ethanol, and a fifth symbol that looks kind of like old Skull and Crossbones.
Okay. Well, I stare at it. If maybe that's something that I should pick. I don't know. I'm not from these parts. But if that's something that's out here, I should be part of the community. So I'm just going to go with that.
Chris, this is the thing that you rolled for, so privately text me what this mystery liquid is.
Oh God.
You start pumping. Stephanie, you get a little register in your cash register area that someone's pumping gas. It's just like a little alert ding.
I look up from my knee and look out the window, but like barely, and then I just kind of roll my eyes.
You from your angle, you just see that it just says pot on the side of this car.
I do a double take, and then I just shrug. I might have to go assist him in a second.
Chris, are you texting me?
Yeah.
Andy, roll another 1d6. That's going to be another perception. see if you smell whatever this is as you're pumping it. And then I want you to roll another 1d6, and this is going to be to see if you accidentally overfill or spill or anything. And I still don't know what the liquid is.
I'm texting you. I'm making a thing.
I was just going to say it was blood.
Well, kinda.
You write whatever you want. That was what was in my head. Andy, while you're just whistling and not smoking at a gas station, while you're whistling and pumping your gas, you look out and this barren desert looks kind of beautiful in the last bits of sunset that are going over the horizon.
Well, ain't that a pretty sight?
Oh, it's so pretty.
Only I had my wife and children here, but no, they all left me, so I'll enjoy it myself.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is why it took you so long to write?
Yeah, plus I fat fingered about half of it, so they keep bleeding.
Andy, you don't get the normal smell of gasoline as you're pumping, but you don't really smell anything. And it finishes up, and it says you have to pay inside.
All right,
Smells like Teen Spirit.
that was quick. I reach back into my wagon and I reach for the glove department, get my really big fat wallet because of all the credit cards and all the things I need to fucking pay for because my money just goes everywhere, all to my ex-wife. But you know what?
You have membership cards too. There ought to be a Blockbuster in there.
Oh yeah, Blockbuster card somewhere.
I saw someone in dreams created a Blockbuster that you can go through and look at movies.
So I'll walk into the store.
Yep, you go into the store. Do you want to look around for any other stuff before you go to buy?
I'm gonna go take a gander at the drinks.
Okay. You go. The drinks are that are in the cooler up here. The slushy machine is here, and the coffee stuff is here. You notice when you're looking at the drink choices in the vertical refrigerator area, there's a guy who keeps putting like one drop of one flavor slushy in, and then going to the next flavor, and then going back.
Wait, did you
There's a
notice
method to my madness.
What, Stephanie?
I said, did you notice the girl at the counter, or am I just too dark and sullen?
Give me 1 second. I think I have to stop sharing the screen for a second.
I was thinking that.
Do you want me to describe what I look like?
Yeah, great idea.
Please.
I forgot.
Alright, so when the little bell goes off at the door, in walks this probably middle age, probably 42. He's got a little bit of a belly going on. He's wearing those fancy, what are they called, nautical shoes?
Crocs?
No, like the nautical, where like, you know.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're called boat shoes.
Yeah, boat shoes. So your typical like dad shoes. I'm wearing khaki pleated shorts. I'm wearing a pink and green Hawaiian shirt. I have balding hair, it's thinning, it's really like messy. You can just tell like I just don't fucking care because I have no fucking money. One side of the shirt's kind of tucked in, the other one's completely out.
He's so angry.
I got a beard that definitely looks like it's not being kept at all because he has 0 fucks to give.
Nah. I feel like 0 fucks to give beard should be a thing.
What right now.
Andy, 2 more 1d6s for me.
2 and 2.
Actually, everyone's gonna need to, so everyone roll for me. Andy, was this your 2 and 2? Is that the newest one, or you need to still roll?
No, 2, 2.
I got a 5 and a 6.
Okay. Andy, right as you're opening the cooler to grab a drink, you swear you see in a reflection there's this whiteboard on a wall behind you, and it seems to be writing today's special on it by itself.
Okay.
And when you flip around to look, it's already finished, so you can't tell if you were just imagining it or not.
Can I also use the door to look at the camera?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Roll a 1d6 for your perception. You can't find a camera in this area. Maybe you should look closer to the register.
Gonna go look at the candy that's in front.
Okay. Who was next on the list? Andy was last, and then back to Chris. Okay, Chris, you rolled a 6
and 4.
Okay, well that's not anything you're gonna notice right this second. So are you buying something? What are you doing right now in the store?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna make my way over here to this section. I'm assuming this is where the drinks are at and stuff.
Yep, this whole wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and find the energy drinks.
You're right in
And-
the spot.
Yay! Who would have thought? And I'm gonna just go ahead and grab a couple cans of generic Blackwood Pines Pump and Go style energy drinks. And just whatever they have, whatever flavor I can grab, I'll grab one of
There's
each flavor, essentially.
Blue Mist.
Done. Grab.
Okay.
And then I'll grab some Funyuns or something like
Copy
that.
the monster logo, but it's got tentacles instead of the scratches.
Nice. Yeah, I'll just make my way to maybe where the chips are at. Like I'm assuming that's probably where the food is, and then make my way back up to the counter. Buy me some cigarettes.
So it's like weird cooking stuff. It's candy, chips, and then like half of this row is like headache pills and truck driving pills, and the other half is like condoms, and then the other side of it is like barbecue utensils. Like this is the like completely random aisle. Is
Sure.
the last one.
Yeah, then I'm in the right aisle. I'm gonna look for some Funyuns and whatever we can over here. I'm keeping an eye out for my car though. Every once in a while you'll see me like over the aisle, over the things, just look over and make sure that my car is okay. I feel like I'm in a seedy area.
You are. But also, are you going to end up needing to pump gas?
Yeah, but I did park my car in front of the store because I'm one of those people who doesn't like taking up space if I'm not needing right away.
Okay, that's fine. Quarter, you were next, and you rolled a 4 and a 4. Oh, I missed that. Okay, yep, 2 and a 4. You are trying to. You're noticing that your slushy machine is kind of broken, and it's not coming out as cold as it could, and so you decide to add some ice, and the ice machine's not working. But every time you push on the ice button, you hear like a whirring sound outside, like the machine is having an issue. You're pretty much done. It's not like a deal breaker, but that's what happened. It backs up. It wasn't meant for that.
That's fine. I just literally the cup sideways in the drain. That's their problem.
You sound really far away, Quarter.
Oh, sorry, my headphones pointed the wrong way. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step.
No, I'm just totally just gonna set that in the drain. That's her problem now. I'm not worried about it. I have worse things to deal with.
spooky things happen, but only Andy so far actually rolled for something spooky.
I mean, the fact that slushing machine is not working properly is about as spooky as it gets for me.
All right, Stephanie, what was your thing? What did you roll? I don't even know what this means. I'm gonna pick something else for you, I guess. Or do you want to roll again? Because I feel like this is referencing something that I don't know, so it's not gonna play out. Roll another 1d6. That's your perception. Actually, everybody roll a perception.
One.
Anyone that gets a 4 and a higher.
He really sees it.
Yep. Phil and Victor, you guys hear what sounds like a distant howling that just kind of makes all the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. And what's weird is it almost sounds like it's coming from beneath the store.
That must be some howling dirt right there.
I know, I'm an expert on dirt.
I'm an expert on dirt. Let me tell you, if your ground is screaming like that, you probably got some pipes or some dirt that just needs to be replaced. Do you know what dirt is underneath your store? No one pays attention.
God, I love this guy.
All right, Andy, you got your stuff. Are you gonna? Oh, you want to roll again to see if you can find a camera? All right, you notice a camera up behind the weird goth girl at the register. And with your 6, you actually notice that the cable that goes up the back of it is rubber banded on. It's not actually going into the camera. Do you have any plan to how you want to get in the register, or what's your goal here?
Oh, well, I'll just go up to the lady at the register. Hey. So I'd like to buy some stuff.
I look up, but like slowly. I'm trying to be creepy.
Oh, you got some nice eyes. You know what would go good with those eyes? I have this pot that's from the 2009. It's got like this chrome underneath, but it's like silver on top. It would go really good with your eyes. Actually, you know, I have this pot in my car. I should go get it for you. Are you interested? Oh, I'm so sorry. I sell pots and pans and stuff. So I just, I'm just driving around. I got some pots in my trunk, just trying to sell them out, and just thought with your pretty eyes that you would like a pot. No?
So like, you gonna buy something or?
No, actually I'm not. I'm not ready yet, actually. That's cool. I'm gonna go look at the magazines.
Cool, like you want like a tattoo or something?
I don't want a tattoo, I just want magazines. I'm sorry, that came out really loud and
The ones
So
you're
aggressive.
looking for. Ones you're looking for are on the bottom. You know, the ones with like the black bag on.
the black bag. What does that mean?
She like just points her like nasty like nail polish chipped finger to the bottom row of the magazines, and they're the ones that have like the black plastic over the top.
I know what those are.
Like you look like that kind of guy.
Encyclopedias?
Yep.
Yeah, encyclopedias of naked stuff.
Alright, I take one to the John.
And what about that soft toilet paper? All right, you. I don't know. Do you stop him from taking a magazine to the toilet?
You gotta pay for that.
I'm sorry, what?
You gotta pay for that.
Her phone's. I can't make out what you're saying.
You gotta pay for that.
Oh, shit. Now I'm gonna go look at the snacks. I'm hungry.
You gotta pay for those too.
He's gonna shop Stephanie. Andy, roll a sneak to see if you can make it to the bathroom with this magazine.
I'm gonna get in my life.
Stephanie, roll a 1d6. I'm gonna give it to Andy. Because it's funny. Andy, Uh,
Can I mumble something under my voice?
yes.
All right, there's like a ghost in there anyway.
Andy, when you open up the toilet, you swear you hear the howling coming up from the toilet.
Is it vibrating the toilet?
No, it's not that powerful. Like it's just like a distant. Like it doesn't seem like an immediate danger thing. It's more just like it's weird that it's happening.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna sit down and start whacking off.
He's making a howling.
I'm gonna. I want to jump to Chris because if you don't have your gas pumped before the sun sets, you might not be able to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my Funyuns and my energy drink and make my way to the cash register, and I'm gonna obviously get some cigarettes. I'm a menthol man, so hey,
Hey,
yes, give me some menthol, whatever brand, doesn't matter.
Yes.
Cheap
Okay.
ones.
Yeah. So you see on my name tag it says Meg, but I'm like, actually no, my name tag says Satella, but my shirt has the embroidered name Meg on it. And I grab the menthols and I take
Okay.
it.
I look at your name and I go, what the fuck does that mean?
My name is Satella.
What does that mean? Never mind. Just wow, how much do I owe you? Server has been interrupted. All right. I fish out a bunch of scrappy looking ones and fives and crappy change out of my pocket, and I'm like sorting through it, trying to find everything. But I have it equates to about $20. So, like, I'm gonna go outside and I'm not telling her this.
We're not taking cash. There's a coin shortage.
I walk out of the store with my stuff. I leave whatever's there. I'm like, keep it. I don't care anymore. And I'm gonna go get in my car and hurry to the pumps and pump gas.
You got all your stuff. Stephanie accepted your money.
She has to.
Yes.
Yeah, I just put it underneath the drawer. I don't even actually put it in.
Okay. Roll a 1d6, Chris, when you get to the gas pump to see what you notice.
6.
Oh my. You see regular gas, unleaded, diesel, ethanol, and then a fifth choice that is a smiling unicorn.
I'm curious about the smiling unicorn. Oh, what the fuck is that? But I get my regular unleaded because that's what my 2017 Toyota Corolla takes. It's essentially the reason why I have a job. I have 2 jobs. But it's also how I have 2 jobs, so it kind of works both ways.
All right, Quarter, what do you do after your slushy machine breaks? And Chris completely ignores
Did you want me to press the unicorn button? I'll press the unicorn button.
It's just a for fun thing. It's not like a plot thing.
I'll press it after I'm done.
I mean, now, I don't know. Buy a pack of cigarettes, maybe, and a lighter. I've never smoked before. I mean, today seems like a good day to die.
All right. Tell Stephanie what you want.
Can I get a pack of cigarettes and fire lighter?
I look at him and I hand him 2 packs of cigarettes. And then I take a lighter out of my pocket and I hand it to him. And I just like wave him like, just go.
She's like, I don't even care. I don't even need your money, man.
Turns out Stephanie's the owner of this place.
Yeah. I just kind of stare at her blankly and then just set my wallet on the counter and then just just walk outside and start smoking outside.
All right. That was going to be my next question is, Chris, are you smoking while you're pumping gas?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my god! I start flipping through his wallet.
Steph, roll a 1d6 to go through the wallet, and Chris, roll a 2d6 to not light yourself on fire.
This is when I roll like shit.
4.
Yep. 2 and 1.
Please tell me he sets himself on fire.
With the blood gas.
No, he used real gas. You you hear like a whoop, and some propane that was in the air around you catches fire and just burns like your mustache off your face.
Oh.
A bunch of times to get the fire out, and now you've just got pieces, just little patches of like the barest little weirdest patches left on your mustache.
I do that look around thing to make sure nobody noticed.
Quarter, you would have been in prime position to notice. As you were lighting your first cigarette ever, you saw this guy burn his face.
Yeah, you see me. Hold on, give me a second.
He just flicks his cigarette. Nope, not today.
No, so I'm looking at him as his like face is singed off, and I'm just looking at him, and I just hold the cigarette up and go, which way do I light this?
Filter in the mouth.
Got it.
That's what she said.
And then I start coughing disgustingly and wildly because I have no clue what I'm doing, and I take like the biggest drag ever.
Oh my god, don't puke.
Oh, it's so smooth.
Don't puke.
Give him
What kind of did you give him, Stephanie?
What?
What kind of cigarette did you give him?
Crap, what
Just
are they
Mar-
called? I
Marlboro
actually
Reds. It's just straight up cowboy killers.
I was gonna say I gave him clove cigarettes. But...
Technically, those are clove cigars, and you only get them in a specialty store. You wouldn't get them at a gas station anymore.
You can't even get them in Illinois anymore.
Really?
Give him Black and Milds instead.
You can still get Black and Milds, but you can't get clove cigarettes anymore. They're so bad for you, they stopped selling them around here.
Well, good thing we're in the middle of the nowhere, and that's totally what I fucking gave you. They're really bad for you. Suck it up.
God, now I want one.
Actually, I stand corrected. Jess says you can still get them around here. They do let us smoke pot, so.
All right, Quarter, roll a 1d6 to see how you do, and then everybody's gonna roll a 1d6 to see if they notice what's about to happen.
I mean, I rolled a 4, so I'm not throwing up.
You're just coughing.
Hey, I'm in the middle of my chubby. Give me some time.
Right. What's the most redneck horn that someone could have installed in their car?
The Luke Cucaracha one.
Yeah.
That's
Either that or a train
Yeah.
horn. I feel like
No.
the train horn might be more
White trash, redneck.
Probably the train horn then. The cucaracha is a really good one, but like the train horn is what I'm used to hearing.
All right, you guys hear a train horn going off really obnoxiously. There's a big, like almost like it's such a big truck, it's almost a monster truck, but it's not that crazy. But it's just like a huge truck. It's got Confederate flag waving out the back. It's got a bunch of rednecks hooting and hollering at the top. They all seem to be drinking beer. They pull up right behind you, Chris, and come to a real abrupt stop. They almost looked like they were going to hit you, and you notice immediately What Quarter? What did you roll for your perception? I only saw your cigarette roll.
I rolled my perception roll was a 2. My cigarette roll was a 4.
Okay. Both of you notice that there's a really big deer on the front of this redneck mobile that's been strapped to it.
Oh God.
Just right when it pulls up, the lights of the gas station flicker on, and it's a really harsh yellow, blue, fluorescent. Not all the lights work. Some of them are flickering. They all pop on really loudly and start buzzing afterwards, and the last hint of light is just about gone from the horizon. You hear a couple of the rednecks immediately hop out and go, "I'm getting some chew. Give me some of that human jerky." And another guy's pumping gas, and he's like, "The fuck is this unicorn? Give me the skull and crossbones. That's what I want."
Ah!
That's what I want. Good choice.
Stephanie, did you roll a perception 4? But you're inside. All you notice is that there's a really big deer they seem to have hunted. You've lived around here a long time though, and this isn't really deer territory.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put like one earbud in, but like away from the window so people don't see it, and I'm just gonna throw on some like whatever band I'm gonna be listening to, like Bork Nagar or some shit.
Slipknot.
Bork Nagar. It's Euro death metal. Actually, no, I'm gonna be like really cheap. I'm gonna be listening to like Godsmack Voodoo.
Oh yes, that's best.
Right?
Love that album.
Yeah, I binge listened to that album for like a year.
I remember listening to that album in a road trip to the beach, and I hated my stepmom, so I just blasted it in my ears and paid no attention to anyone.
That sounds amazing. Good for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I had a whole year of like Tool and Godsmack.
It's because it's cool.
So as you guys are hanging out, the Quarter and Chris that are outside, Andy, suddenly there's a really loud, aggressive bang on the door while you're in the middle of your business, and you hear a voice go, "Come on, I got my turtle head poking out."
Well, if you let me finish masturbating, I can give you a pot for free.
Oh, brother, I didn't know you were doing a number 3. I'm just gonna go shit in the ladies.
Cool story.
And you just hear this guy just starts giving you a play-by-play on every happening in his toilet, like he's yelling across the hall to you. I'm going to give you guys who are outside one more chance to roll your perception.
Does that count? Wait, just the outside guys, right?
Yep.
I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
All right. Now that there's Quarter, one of the redneck back drinking a beer has just been eye fucking you this whole time, like just dead staring at you. And then when you look back at him, he does like a little kiss, like an air kiss, just to make you uncomfortable.
It was way more impressive when my mother used to do it to me.
Well, when you look away, you notice that this deer, its antlers seem really crazy sharp and pointed, and it seems to have way more than 4 legs.
I've been at sea for too long.
Chris, you also counting. There's at least 6 legs on this deer, and that seems off to you. And you notice, right as the last glint of sun disappears, the deer, very cute little deer tail, twitches.
Oh God. Hey, dumbass. I mean, boy in the truck. You guys didn't. Whatever the hell this thing is, this Chernobyl monster is still alive. It's twitching. The worst hunters ever.
Excuse me, boy. Sure what? Sure who?
You know what? I'd understand that maybe you guys don't know big words and places outside of Kentucky.
So now you're better than me.
Yep.
Well, let me tell you, we emptied so many shells into this thing, we're gonna be picking buckshot out of our goddamn poop for weeks after we eat this.
That doesn't seem like you're gonna be eating that much.
What you have seen is some wind blowing. I don't want you to get your little panties all twisted up because of some wind, boy.
I didn't feel no wind. I could smell that thing. That's.
Did you feel this? And he farts in your direction.
I feel like Angelo is pulling this character from a really deep place in his.
I thought I was doing a very clear Trump impression.
Oh.
Okay, smells like your boyfriend's dick.
Ew, how would you know?
So I'm gonna hurry up.
He pulls out a really sharp knife and he goes, "What did you say?" And that is right when you hear a crazy noise from this deer thing as it rips itself off the ropes and immediately gores that guy and pins him to the gas pump station.
Gas
Told
pump
you.
station.
Yeah.
Very cavalier about it. Like,
Chris, you see a second jaw come out of the deer's mouth, kind of like Alien, and it starts drinking the blood that's dripping from the this gored redneck. You see the other redneck that was sitting in the back freaking out and trying to load his gun and screaming at the other rednecks. It's just all chaos right now.
I'm gonna blame it on the cigarettes, and I'm gonna hurry up inside my car if I could do that.
Your funny cigarettes. What, you think your car's gonna save you?
If I drive away.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and. I know I'm still probably pumping gas. I don't necessarily know how long it's been, but.
No, I like the idea that you're just driving away.
Okay. The pump's still in my gas tank.
Quarter, what do you do when suddenly this Chernobyl deer kills one of the rednecks?
I am uncomfortable, and I'm going to knock a little bit of the ash off of my cigarette, and I'm going to do my best not to get noticed.
But do you stay there, or do you do something?
I mean, I'm kind of just sitting on the curb near the front entrance of the building, kind of near my car. So, yeah, probably just not going to move. I think really inaction is the best course of action.
Stephanie, your character would have heard the deer scream and all this other hooting and hollering. You'd also see one of the other rednecks in the store running out the front door going, "Pa, no!"
I immediately bust out my little Wiccan kit and start lighting candles, and I make a pentagram on the front, right by the front door. out of like the of like just like
Salt.
runoff and blood from like the meat machine from the hot dogs. Can't believe it's happening. I am the chosen one.
As you make your pentagram, it catches fire without you doing anything as soon as you finish the circle.
I look at my hands like I'm powerful.
Hmm.
I knew I had some blood. Put the instead of I just make sure I turn the Godsmack Voodoo in my one ear on repeat instead of just letting it pass.
Okay.
And then also I want to get my little bundle of white sage, and I use the fire from the pentagram to light it, and I start walking around the building. Like
You go outside?
no, around the inside of the building.
Okay.
Like I'm going up and down like the chip aisle and by the cooler and stuff, and like just letting the white sage smoke.
Okay. Andy,
It's,
you are still not finished when you hear a incredibly weird scream followed by more screaming.
Well, this is not gonna help me. I'm so close to fucking rubbing one out. Why is everyone so loud?
Can a guy jerk off in public in peace?
I get up and peek out the door a bit.
You see the fat redneck that had tried to been banging on your door is now like comically running and pulling his pants up at the same time, trying to head towards the front door.
God. Still have a boner. Can't go out. I can just. Alright, I just try to hurry up and finish.
Oh God. Okay. So
I like how almost all of us have gone for straight up apathy of just no. What we're doing is way more important than those rednecks.
all right. Chris, is there anything about you that would make you an exceptional driver? Otherwise, just roll a 1d6.
Well, you-
Absolutely not. I'm an Uber driver, yeah.
So yeah,
This is-
he's experienced.
Wait,
This-
you're the Uber driver? I thought you were waiting for an Uber. I didn't understand.
No. I'm an Uber driver and a teacher. It's my night job.
Oh, okay, because that actually makes way too much sense, and it's sad.
Yeah.
Roll a 2d6 then. You peel out of there, and when you get about 10 feet away, your car yanks backwards a little, and you look back real quick, and you see the whole hose out of the pumping station, and it's actually tilted the whole thing, and the roof above, like that would like block rain that's above the pumping area, is now collapsing towards your car,
Holy crap.
and gas and other fluids are now spraying out of the station.
Nothing more like panicking and hitting the gas even harder. Just
Okay.
to try and.
Roll another driving roll. This is gonna be the
I just don't know what else to do. Like in that case, I would be trying to get out. So.
you guys. It's fine. You guys. Chris is gonna survive, and you guys are gonna keep playing.
I'm essentially a murderer. I got an 8 altogether, by the way.
You managed to dodge the roof collapsing on you. Chris, what time do you have to go?
10:30.
Do you want to stay in the story or not?
Yeah, I want to stay in the story. Whatever
Okay.
way you need me to stay, I'll stay. It's fine.
I wanted your car pumped so that you could all escape together, not so that you could,
Leave without him.
or just stop being part of the story from the start of it. Um,
Decisions were made.
Options were given, and I took.
no, it's my fault. That's why I'm trying to get back into it.
Yeah. I mean, you can always say that my car is stuck because the fuel pump line is stuck in my car.
It's such an old gas station that it doesn't have those quick disconnect hoses.
Exactly.
So it's actively just holding his car.
It definitely doesn't have the quick disengage, but now you're dragging part of the pumping station with you.
You're afraid you're gonna catch fire.
When you look back, you manage to dodge the building, and you're doing that moment where you're like, whoo! And then you look forward, and you are slam head first into what looks like legs, deer legs.
Oh crap!
Hood just crumples, and your head smashes into your steering wheel. There appears to be a second deer, Chernobyl deer. This one doesn't have antlers. This is like its mate.
Oh, it's Bambi's mom.
Yeah. And it opens its mouth at you and roars, and the second mouth comes out and starts smashing into your windshield.
Bambi more Dambi, but
It's Dambi because it's damned because it's evil.
it's just a damned deer.
Can I try and?
Mouth actually breaks through the glass and starts reaching towards you.
God. I'm gonna try and get out of the car, freaking out. Let me try to. I'm gonna get out. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, obviously, in circumstance that I was in. So I'm gonna try and open the door and just try to run. Maybe try to get back inside the gas station if I can, to somewhat safety in comparison to face to face with this Chernobyl deer.
Run, bitch!
Okay, are you making any noise as you run?
I mean, probably. I'm almost in my 40s, so there's probably some clicking and.
Puffing and puffing.
I meant more like, are you screaming or panicking or?
Yeah, there's a lot of oh God and Jesus Christ and what the fuck is that? So I'm just trying to find a way, and I'm like waving Quarter's character down. I don't know his name. Nor up until this point would I care, you know. But I'm waving him down like, go back inside, go back inside. And then that's it.
You may roll a 1d6 unless there's something about you that's particularly athletic where you'd roll more.
Oh no, absolutely not. Are you serious? There you go. 5.
Yeah, this out of shape, burnt face Walter White character runs right by you, Quarter, and yells, "Get inside! Get inside!" Do you listen?
Yeah. I'm gonna listen this time. I'm gonna get up because now I am fully under the impression that this is my fault. That something.
Quarter, you witnessed half the outside gas station area collapse when the car pulled away.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, this has to be my fault just because of the fact that, like, I must have unearthed something in one of the digs, and now I'm cursed, and it's affecting these poor people.
You definitely found some weird symbols with 6-legged creatures on it that you didn't understand at your last dig site.
Just hoping that these were, like, conquistadors with, like, a weird fascination with 6-legged creatures, but...
It's weird that you found a small golden fetish that you took from this temple that's in your pocket.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like these things.
Yeah. I was going to start smoking weed out of it, but no.
All right, you guys go inside.
Good luck jumping over the flame pentagram.
Yes, you guys both will need to drop the flaming pentagram, but Chris, you also would have noticed that the only reason the deer didn't catch you is because its jaw got stuck in the glass pulling it out. and so it's like freaking out, and now it's just ramming its head into your car and bashing the roof.
I'm just thinking of the payments and the insurance that's gonna have to go into that right now. It's all times and nights wasted. Nah, come
No, you
on.
leased the car, right?
A 6-legged creature beat it up.
But it's okay because you have the best insurance because you're an Uber driver.
That's not even true.
That's not even close to the truth. Yeah.
They tell you.
Okay.
So, you think they don't? You think they don't pay their workers what they're supposed to, but the insurance is on point?
Yeah.
Anyways, so Stephanie, you hear the boo-doo, boo-doo, as two guys that you recognize as customers leap into the store. On the outside, you guys see the rednecks have circled the first deer and are shooting at it, and it seems to hurt it, but it's not bringing it down. And then it just swipes its head, and you see two bodies fly into the glass and not break through it, but crack it on the windows and just crumple, and their guns fall to the ground next to them. And the last guy, the one that yelled "paw," is about to shoot this thing right through its screaming mouth when the female deer just comes out of nowhere and stomps him into paste in the ground.
Can I shut the metal window gate thing?
It's not a solid metal. It's like got those gaps in it, like it's like bars.
It's still gonna get closed.
Yeah. Roll a 1d6.
Oh God.
You guys better hope I roll high.
You're getting closer to finishing, but now you're hearing gunshots and screaming.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you just leap up and grab it and slam it down and lock it in place.
So whose turn is it? Is it Andy right now?
Here's can you guys see this thing?
Yes. Oh, that's creepy awesome.
What thing?
Wait, is that 8 legs though?
On Skype. Well, I didn't draw the fucking thing. This is just the.
That's very cool though.
I like the double jaws and all the legs. Also, why do they call it deer spider when it could be a spider?
An excellent
I didn't draw
question.
the fucking thing.
Also, in the night shift thing itself, there were other notes about this event, but I didn't think they were very. I just went with the initial thing that there was a deer spider.
Perfect.
So, immediately after you slam that gate down, both of the deer things look at you at that sound, and they charge into the store, and you can. All the glass shatters. Everybody that's everyone except Andy needs to roll something to dodge.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
6.
Andy, you're getting really close to finishing, and now there's a loud shattering glass and more.
Damn. Well, I go down to the store and broke something. Just make that off.
Is Quarter?
Yeah, Quarter and Chris need to roll to
Oh,
dodge.
God, got a 6.
Okay.
And Meg got a 6.
Damn it, Meg.
And I got a 5.
All right, you guys all managed to cover your face and back up as all the glass shatters. Luckily, the metal grate holds, but you can see it's dented and probably wouldn't last too long. The deers actually huff at each other and seem frustrated, and then have a little deer moment where they put their heads together, and then they start eating the corpses.
Oh.
All right, I just go to the back office.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
No, but usually the offices can lock because I guess it's more secure. And there's no glass. It's not like windows and stuff, I don't think.
There is one small window in the back room.
Damn it. Is there any room with no windows that I know of?
The electrical room. But you have to
Alright.
get there by going outside.
Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, cool.
There is another door right here next to the bathroom where Andy is that lets you out the side.
I look at the men, I guess. I look at Porter because I feel like I owe him.
When I said there was a small window in the back room, it's not like the deer could get through it.
Oh, alright, cool.
These things are taller than the glass door that they just broke in your store.
Cool. I'm gonna go into the back room and then go to lock myself in the office and them and I just at the two guys and I just look at them like, you coming? But I don't say anything. I just like look at them like stupid and I keep walking.
All right, do you guys follow her to the back room?
I'm still smoking, by the way.
Andy's still in the toilet.
I'm finishing up.
You're
But you gotta roll for satisfaction.
Captain Stamina over here.
No kidding. Well, he keeps being interrupted, so.
Oh, it took about 10 minutes just to get a full heart on, you know. I mean,
Maybe Chernobyl deer is the thing that he needs to get his nut, you know?
What if grinding the antlers is like the ultimate aphrodisiac?
He just hears their weird mating call and he's like, yes, that's it. What is that? It's like a whale song for my dick.
All right. Do you guys follow Stephanie into the room?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. Inside the room, there is that little desk that looks like where you'd watch the security tapes and stuff, except everything is off and looks super old. There's another normal desk where like the manager probably sits back in the office area. You guys can roll your perceptions to see if there's anything useful.
Do I get advantage since I've been working here?
I see that.
Sure, you can roll a 2d6.
Yay! Oh my god! It's one of the only times I've ever asked for advantage, and you're like, sure.
Because it's one of the only times it made any sense.
Hey, I work here. Should I get an advantage on knowing where things are at? Yeah, probably.
6. I got a 6.
I've never been here before. Can I get advantage on rolling for the safe code?
Makes sense to me.
Obviously, it's the same as the safe code for other stuff, and it's banana.
What?
All right, so Phil Seisman, you find a mop. Porter, you find some gloves. Stephanie, you find a really thick wooden baseball bat that your manager keeps under his desk, and you also find the safe that's in his closet, and you know that he told you the code, but you have never paid attention. So maybe you could remember what it is.
Alright, I'm trying to remember the safe code.
What is this initiative button up here? I never noticed this. Anyways, roll a 2d6.
9!
Wow. You just by muscle memory remembered the right code. And you
Or it's witch powers. It's called intuition.
Oh, no.
and so
no.
you
No.
open the safe and you find a revolver and a box of ammo.
Is there anything more fun in there for me?
There is a voodoo doll that you had made of your boss that he confiscated from you for being an idiot. And this is where
Oh, yes. I take that sucker back out, and I pinch him in the wiener for a joke.
good.
I look at the actual adults, and I'm
You were
like,
just
hey,
about to get off when suddenly a really sharp pinching feeling, like someone just gripped really hard on the tip of your dick. Just shut your business down.
oh my
It hurts so
god.
bad you're not even hard anymore.
I guess not anymore. Let's take it.
Stephanie did it. It's not my fault. Did you leave the bathroom, Andy?
Yes, wash my hands.
Aw, good for you.
Okay, you come out to the main aisle. Roll your perception.
Please roll a 1. You said 6.
1d6, yep.
6.
Okay. You get about halfway down, and you notice that the metal grates are down. There's shattered glass all inside the front of the store. You see that the rain guard over the gas station has been torn halfway down, like it's just tilted on its side. And what horrifying most of all is you see what looks like a giant deer with a bunch of legs climbing on the side of this roof, webbing up and making like what looks like human corpses, like a spider would web up its food for later.
And it smells like sage, and there's a fire pentagram.
Oh yeah, how could I have forgotten that?
Just kidding.
Did I? Let me retrace some steps here. Okay. Rub. God damn it! Just fucking come in. Okay. That was done, and then I washed my hands, and then I walked out here. Okay, and it's. Yeah, no. Hello?
Andy, you would also have noticed that one of the pump stations had been damaged, and now there is gas just leaking all out in the parking lot and in the front of the store. Like, not inside the store, but right outside the front door.
All right. Take a look around. I don't see anyone. Hello? I walk a little closer to the register. Hello?
There's no one around. The register is being guarded.
So
So,
the register is completely unguarded.
yeah. So I bend over the counter just a little bit, kind of like stretching, looking around. I hop over really quick and then I open the register.
Roll your perception.
Just let me do it.
Let me do it.
You're gonna get the register. This is for something else.
18.
Unacceptable. It's roll a 1d6 is your perception.
Oh.
Nice try, though.
Bye.
Okay. It's a really old register, so you're able to just like hit the like enter key and it pops open. You take all the money out. When you close the drawer, you notice on the shelf below is a whole bunch of cash that Stephanie has just not been registering, that people have been buying things from her, and she's just been pocketing it under there, so you have all this other extra cash you can grab.
Oh, jackpot. The
Damn
gods
it.
are smiling on me today. Today, Victor Potts wins.
Right as you proclaim that, a different deer you hadn't seen rams its head into the grate again.
I scoop up with the money and just kind of like put in my pants a little bit. Pockets, right in the underwear, because they're pretty tight underwear, because I refuse to buy new underwear, because I don't have money to buy underwear.
So that bitch.
I know. Well, it's okay, though. Once you keep throwing them in the dryer, the elastics will go, so it'll fit looser again.
Stephanie, you hear the banging of the deer and also someone yelling from outside the door.
I roll my eyes, and then I start just chanting, and then I point to the door.
All right, the other guys in the room hear the same thing.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll open the door.
All right, when you open the door, you see Andy standing there.
Hey, I'm Victor.
Are those deer still outside?
Apparently, they're deer.
Well, there's something.
Well, they're making a web, so I mean, I'm assuming it's some sort of fucking spider. It just needs a wax job.
Like a spy deer, maybe.
Exactly. Damn it, Quarter. Exactly.
You have it on record,
Uh,
and he said it first.
yeah.
Oh.
So.
Why are you saying, oh, that's a good thing.
So.
Shut the door! Shut the door!
Yeah,
Shut
that's
the
not the
door!
back. Is there a back way out of here? Is there like some sort of like? Do you have like a thing that's underground? Do you have an underground?
Like a gay club?
Yes.
No, that's like the gas station like 3 miles from here.
He's like, now that you mention it, that's
Now
exactly what I need right
let's leave this weird place. There's glass everywhere and some sort of like spear deer thingy spider going on.
By deers. There's like another outside door, and we can go to the electrical room, but you have to go outside.
The electrical room will still not be a, you know. Your idea is, I mean, if you guys really want to survive this, it's going to be either kill the deer or escape.
Cool. Are they flammable?
Possibly.
Because we can just put like a gigantic gasoline Wiccan symbol on the roof and light this whole place on fire.
You know, it's entirely possible that maybe one of the chemicals in the pump that was labeled, some other designation, like skull and crossbones, may kill them. Maybe we could appease them with all the human jerky.
Yeah, you know what? It's been tasting pretty good, and that's not normal.
You guys could definitely try to distract them with human jerky.
Yeah,
So,
we'll just
okay, fine.
literally all the human jerky out there, all of the hot dogs off of the rollers, because let's be honest with each other, we know that's about as close to human meat as you're possibly going to get.
And then we like light them on fire.
And then we run out to my house.
Okay, it's around then that you start hearing these low moans that just keep going, like,
Is that like gas? Like, do you guys have a stomach ache? Did you eat the human jerky?
Andy's still trying to get his nut.
Oh,
Come on, yeah. Oh, it's almost there.
This is
right there.
room.
ghost of his last boner.
Andy just goes into the boss's office and shuts the door. I have business. I'm a businessman
God.
doing business.
Somebody pull my hair.
Alright, let's go
Well,
get a human jerky. It's on aisle 4. I'm not going by myself. I need somebody to go with me so I can cast a blessing.
All right, who's going with Stephanie?
I mean, I'll go. I mean, this is still way better than going home.
All right, you guys find a bunch of the human jerky, no problem.
Okay, where's the guy with the burnt face? Can he get the hot dogs? He kind of looks like one.
Chris, are you there?
Oh my god, I forgot I was on mute. I'm like, why aren't you guys answering me?
His
I
face
think he
looks
just
like
passed out.
one of the hot dogs I leave on the grate too long.
Hot
and
dog
it's
area right here.
at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get there.
So-
I'll get the hot dogs.
So we heard the moaning. Do we see what the moaning is now that we're in the?
Roll your perception if you want to figure out what the moaning is. It definitely got louder when you came out here.
I got a 6.
I got a 1.
Didn't see anything.
Stephanie, you're the only one that sees that now all 4 rednecks are hanging from spider webs, and they look mostly cocooned except for their faces, and they're all moaning. None of them seem fully dead, and they all seem in terrible pain, and they're all humming in unison.
Ew.
Okay, the deer just want karmic justice for the hunters trying to kill them. Guys, we're safe.
I think we're good.
We're gonna be
So
fine.
like the human jerky's already dead, so like it'll be quiet. It's fine.
All right.
We're gonna be
Like-
fine.
What is your exact plan?
Throw them out of the grate onto the gasoline, and then throw a lighter out there.
I'm still smoking a cigarette. You guys can. What is this?
You guys may, like, if you just threw a lighter out while you're still inside, everything's going to explode. Like, you guys need a exit strategy.
What if we do
Can
like
we just
the?
go, like run and hide into the freezer, like what's his name does during the atomic bomb in the Moon movie?
Can I smell the air?
You know,
Yeah.
he jumps in a fridge.
Roll a 1d6, Andy. What are you looking for?
Got a 5.
Stephanie, this is going to be a major explosion. I would say get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, someone else had already said, jump in the car.
Okay, so we throw the meat out, run to the car, then throw the lighter out.
Yeah, let's do like an action movie. We'll just throw it out there and we'll drive away real quick and we'll look behind us and it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Like we're okay if the rednecks die, right?
I
Like
think they're already dead.
like
I mean, I'm looking out there right now.
like the gods like sacrifices, so it's like total cool.
Oh Jesus.
Andy,
Yeah.
what are you looking for?
Huh?
You said you wanted to smell the air. What were you looking for?
Well, I haven't told him yet that gasoline was spewing everywhere, so I was gonna just be like, smell that? This whole place pretty much in gasoline. You light something on fire, the whole place is going to explode.
Okay,
So if anyone knows how to like fire an arrow, we're gonna have to get away from this place pretty far and then shoot fire at it.
I mean, gasoline's kind of slow. I mean,
Not if it's.
I mean, it has to start burning before it goes somewhere further and like spreads. So I feel like we'll be all right. It doesn't like instantly explode.
It's faster than me walking.
Well, that's why we get to the car first, and then throw the fire out of the car as we're driving.
John McClane style.
Yes. I don't know what that is though. Is that like an old man?
Got
John
some.
Mc-
When you were looting the store, there would have also been a wallet on the countertop. I think quarter left a wallet.
Wait, wasn't
Yeah.
I looking through it? Still have it.
You were
Yeah,
looking
so-
through it. You didn't say.
Got it. Okay.
so as dark as it sounds, my intention was to go out there and I was going to go over to the pumps and dump gasoline on myself and I was going to set myself on fire. That's why I grabbed the pack of cigarettes. But, you know, the hillbilly made me rethink that this.
Death looks painful. Okay, so who's doing what? Are you guys all going out the front door? What's the plan?
I think are we throwing the meats out first?
Yeah, we should totally like them to the side door, throw the meat out of the side door, and then we should run when they go for those meat, we should run out the front door, and then we should jump in my car and we should just go.
Well, we have to have somebody as a lookout in the front to make sure all the ones in the front leave.
I'll be right back. My alarm is supposed to go off to throw out the trash. I'll be right back.
Oh, of
I mean,
course.
there was only two, right? I mean, you
No,
know,
was
I think
there a
we
third
can
one?
count.
Wait, was there a third one? I thought there was a third one.
No, I thought there was only two. I thought there was just the male and the female deer.
That's what I thought
Right.
too.
Well, as long as you didn't bust out like any like weird alien egg babies, I think we'll be all right.
Well, see, and that's the thing, is the hillbillies could do that, but that's what the fire's for, you know? We're just gonna nuke this thing from orbit and call it a day. I am also going to take I'm gonna do the jerky, the human jerky. I'm gonna go put that by the back door, and when I put it out by the back door, I'm also gonna put that weird little golden idol that I've got out there with the human jerky.
You should probably make a lot of noise though, because they're lured by sounds. Like
Just,
maybe sing like a
look at
girl.
me. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeksies.
Yeah, that's good. Like make it more like obnoxious and singing.
should
I
just
got
act like the
tasty
hillbilly,
man
because
flesh for you.
that obviously got their attention. Just, well, hey there, boys. Right like
Yeah,
that,
start talking like a
duh.
honky. Perfect. That's that's their preferred food anyway. So good. Start talking like a redneck.
Yeah, man, backwoods. I prefer to grill on propane.
Is that your impression of Hank Hill?
No, because only a hillbilly, somebody that is truly uncultured, would cook on propane.
Yeah. What a jerk.
He's sitting there. Chris is like, I got a propane bill.
Yeah, get rid of that thing.
Oh man.
I don't even have a grill, actually.
Yeah, we don't either. We're not allowed to have them at our townhome and that kind of stuff.
A gorilla?
Well, I mean, I doubt we're allowed to have that either, but we're not allowed to have a grill, whether it be we're not even allowed to have like a small bonfire pit. Like even one of like the small propane bonfire pits, we're not even allowed to have one of those. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And whatever. I mean, me and her spend most of our time inside. We're definitely, indoor people. Well, I mean, she rides her horse, but you don't need a bonfire for riding a horse. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know much about equestrian stuff, so it's entirely possible you might.
So wait, is that like a nickname she has for you? That's kind of weird.
I'm sorry, what? No, she has a horse. She has a horse. No, I'm just the fuzzy thing that lives in her house.
Gotcha.
Do you think Jello got killed by deers?
Yes.
I think the deer got him out by the trash.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Christ.
Yep, he totally got attacked by a deer spider.
He totally did. Alright, we have 9 minutes and counting to escape this situation.
I mean, how do we even know that he's really Jello?
I mean, you have to just, I don't know, if you stick them in something else, it thrives better in the refrigerator.
I'm getting tired.
You ever have Jello in your lunchbox too long and your mom doesn't put like anything to keep it cold and it's basically like a puddle?
Or worse, when you open it and then you don't eat it right away, and then it starts to get kind of leathery on top.
Yes, it's like leathery and watery. But gelatin is made of pig fat and like pig bone runoff, so
It's not necessarily pig. It could also be cow or horse.
yeah.
Or yeah. It's great. Well, I
So
mean,
that's pretty much why it turns into leather.
yeah, well, it also depends on what product they're using, like and how much the mixture with water, and if they're using any polyethylene glycol and
I'm back.
glucose and
So
glycerin and
that's how we
stuff
know
like
if
that.
it's real Jello.
Hmm.
So the deers only ate you a little bit. Okay, cool. So we're gonna throw the jerky out the side and lure the deers away, but one of us is gonna stay near the front to make sure they actually go.
So yeah, I was gonna throw the human jerky and the golden idol out the back door to try to lure the deer spiders to the back door, hoping to
And he's gonna
appease them.
sing and talk like a honky.
Yeah.
All right, Porter, is it just you going back there?
I mean, that was my plan. I mean, I suppose they're more than welcome to join me if they wish to endanger their life.
Yeah, I'll be the lookout.
Isn't it also your car and your keys?
Yeah, but I'm just using them, or I'm just doing it just because I have the title, and I don't want them to really know that like this is my fault.
That's your choice. If you're not giving them your keys, that's gonna slow everything down.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I was ready to die to begin with.
So if you give me the keys, I could probably, I'm an Uber driver, so it's like probably the best driver here, right?
Run to the car, pull up to the front, let
Yeah.
us jump in, and then honk for Quarter to run. I mean, I'm just assuming he's dumping the stuff, singing, throwing the
All
idol
just
out.
work in unison. If you want this to work, just fucking go. Go, go, go.
All right,
And
let's
Chris
go.
is in bed, so do it. Porter, you,
All right, fine. Yeah,
you open
take
the
my
side
keys.
door. What are you doing to get their attention?
I mean, I was going to kind of start screaming for him. I was going to set the golden idol out there, start, some of the human jerky out there and making noise to get him to run out there.
Okay. Everybody roll your perception.
1.
5.
2.
I also got a 1, so my perception's 6.
Okay, Victor, you see the two deer perk their ears up and then run around the side super aggressively. Quarter, you don't notice them until they're almost on top of you. You can try to dive back in.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't want them to catch me because they'll think I'm like the guy that stole the idol to begin with. Listen, I found this on a ship, in the ocean, or a gulf, possibly a sea, maybe even a lake.
It was the dry desert where you were searching around here.
Yeah, that's where I found it. This used to be a place where water was.
All right, roll a 1d6 unless there's something else about you that'd be good at dodging or diving.
I'm an aquatic archaeologist, so unless I'm in water, I don't think I'm going to have an advantage.
I think it means you're athletic.
I did get a 6, though.
Yeah.
So, Quarter, you see one of the deer with the antlers charging right at you, and you kind of want to wait till the other one comes, and at the last second, you realize the other one's on the roof and jumping down towards you, and you slam the door shut and go, clever girl.
Never.
They're immediately all over the jerky. The one without the horns has bashed its head through the glass. It can't get through the door, but it's like snapping at you. The guys at the front, Victor, you tell them you saw the deer leave, I'm assuming.
Yes. Okay, let's go. No.
Run.
You guys got to lift the grate. Roll a 1d6. Everybody is at the front.
1. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't work out anywhere. Don't have money to get them gym memberships.
I got a 3. We got a 6 if you count all of us.
All right. Well, you guys managed to lift it up and get underneath. What you don't manage to do is do it quietly, and the grate slams down. Quarter, as you're making your way to the front, you stop hearing the scuffling on the side. Everybody roll your athletics to get to Quarter's car. Also, you are through ankle deep petrol.
4.
2.
2.
All right, you guys managed to get in the car, slam the door shut right as the deer smacks right into the side of the car, kind of turning it a little on its axis, and then it's standing on the hood staring at you guys. Its eyes are kind of glowing. Quarter, you make it to the gate, and you have to lift the gate too. So I'll 2d6. You're a swimmer. You're strong.
Oh, God.
Just, hey, deer fucker. I got 2 5s.
Oh, I got a 10.
Nice.
That's better than the rest of us combined.
Yank it up and dive underneath and kick up a whole bunch of petrol. And I'm trying to think. Do you drive a? I was just wondering. Do you drive a stick? And does the Uber driver have any clue how to drive a stick? If so,
I think I would.
No, I
Let
don't
you
drive as
have
a
Ubers
stick.
that are stick.
It's
Not necessarily.
I don't think it's a stick. I think it's an automatic because it's just
Okay.
it was whatever I could afford at the time. It's probably easier to get a hold of an automatic than it is a stick.
That's fine, but when I write this as a horror film, the guy who is bragging about his driving skills is going to get in, look down, and go, "What the fuck is this?"
So it's stick.
Wait, hold on. What? How do you do? I don't understand how you use this. Why is there 3 pedals?
Why are there
Just
3 pedals when
do
there's
the-
only
just
2
do the 2.
directions?
2. Just do the 2, and that's fine.
How it works?
Anyways,
It will not be fine. He won't even get it started without that 3rd pedal.
just
That's right.
the left 2. It'll be fine. So Quarter, the deer sees you, steps on your hood, is like crunching it down on you guys, so you're all screaming, and it leaps at you. So roll a 2d6 to dodge and get to your car.
I got another 10.
Damn.
Awesome.
Right. You land on the hood. Everybody roll your perception.
2.
6.
6.
Apparently, masturbating's giving me some good rolls here.
No kidding. It's because your
Everybody
hand's
but-
strong.
Everybody but Phil notices that synchronous moaning has now turned to a high-pitched scream as these bodies burst with baby deer spide ears coming out of them.
Oh,
Wow,
shit.
that was
Start
quick
falling.
gestation.
We got babies!
I'm still trying to
wait.
figure out what the 3rd pedal's for.
It's not a stick. It was a joke. So get going.
Never mind.
Wait,
Uh,
so
Alright.
hood,
Everyone's who's got a lighter should try to throw it out the window as you go.
I'm still
I'm-
smoking a cigarette. I'm just gonna throw my cigarette out the window.
I'm
Okay.
lighting a little bundle of sage, and I'm going to throw it into the gasoline behind us.
Okay, everybody who's throwing some fire.
I got
roll
a 6.
6.
I don't have any fire. Probably couldn't
Uh,
ignite the fire.
It's in your
Also,
pants.
cigarettes won't ignite gasoline. Just saying.
5.
These are action movie rules.
Fair enough.
All right. Quarters on top of the car going, just so you know, cigarettes won't light gasoline, right as the cigarette gets flicked out the window, and then it just goes out in liquid. But then Stephanie has like a Molotov cocktail of sage that she's been saving up and throws this huge fireball as the car speeds off, and the whole thing just goes up in flames. You hear all the baby deer scream in horror, the parents scream in agony, and then the whole gas station explodes behind you. Quarter's still gripping for his life on the top of the car. When you get a couple miles away, I'm assuming you stop and let Quarter in.
More than a couple miles.
It's
More than a couple miles?
pretty
No.
safe to stay up there.
He's got swimming strength. It's fine.
Stephanie's like, you smell like gasoline. I'm not letting you in here.
All smell like gasoline.
It's true. We all stepping in it.
You.
All right, Quarter gets in the car, and everybody roll your perception.
3.
I got a 1. I got something in my eyes.
2.
Victor with the super hearing. Victor, now that the car's not moving, it's pitch black all around you except where the headlights are, and they're kind of dim. You hear shuffling.
Guys,
You tell it? Okay.
I don't think we're alone. Do you hear that? Listen.
Do we
Chris, you can turn the brights on the car. The floodlights or whatever they're called.
The high beams, that's fine.
Yeah.
If I need to.
When you flick the high beams on, you can see the reflection of dozens of large eyes in the darkness.
Oh crap!
And then cut to black, and we're done. And
Ah.
it's 10:30.
See, we should have done that.
Chernobyl deers.
No one ever survives night shift.
That's not true. And you guys could still survive, but Chris has a bedtime, so I just was trying to wrap it up.
No, that's perfect.
I
Yay!
hope- I
Happy
hope you guys
Halloween day.
Yes, I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah. I had really fun with this character. Actually.
Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty sure your character has fun. Oh,
I'll
I
have to
forgot
say.
the voodoo doll.
But also, like, it reminds, like, I really like parts of the movie The Mist, so, like, you guys think it's clear, and then suddenly you just realize you're still in, you were on the edge of it.
I don't like that.
Which is why we never stopped the car. Sorry, Quarter.
If you didn't stop the car, you at some point you realize it was just Quarter's hands on the side. Like,
That's
you-
awesome.
Oh! Now he's
That
gonna
would have
have
been cool.
my dear babies growing up.
Yeah, I was thinking if you guys had stayed inside that room, that you were safe from the deer babies were going to hatch and crawl through the window.
Well,
Oh,
that's what I was afraid. I was thinking of just smaller deer.
So everybody has sweet dreams tonight.
Good night.
yeah.
Night.
Good night,
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you, Jello.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tonight for the first time in forever.
What
Where?
happened, Jello?
Supposedly Belle is going to be online for Overwatch tonight for the first time in forever.
Oh,
Oh.
awesome.
That
Well,
happened.
tell her I
Have
said
fun
hi.
with Belle.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye. Good night.
Yeah.